Hello everyone. Today I wanted to talk about how I think the Krusty Krab is the one thing holding SpongeBob back from being a truly successful person. So I was watching the original Fry Cook, great episode. Go watch it if you haven't already. Um, and by the end of it, I enjoyed it because I liked it, but also it made me start thinking. So Jim left the Krusty Krab because Mr. Krab, Mr. Krabs did just wouldn't give him a raise, and after he says that after he left the Krusty Krab, he worked at some of the most fancy and finest restaurants around until he got so successful that he could retire in luxury, which yeah, Mr. Krabs is very cheap and doesn't pay his employees a lot. In fact, in Squid on Strike, they gives Squidward and SpongeBob bills for doing their job. So yeah, and I got to thinking, what times did SpongeBob either leave the Krusty Krab or get fired from the Krusty Krab and actually look for other work or came up with an idea? And there were a few instances. And SpongeBob got fired. Mr. Krabs fires SpongeBob, and SpongeBob just can't get other jobs because he keeps making Krabby Patties out of other food. First the hot dog place, then then a pizza place, then a taco place, or a Mexican place, and then pasta place. He just can't stop making Krabby Patties until he makes some snail food that tastes amazing. And in Patty Hype, uh, he has the idea to create pretty patties, which are just recolored Krabby Patties in six different colors. That being just every color in the rainbow except for I don't know which one was out of the rainbow, but I know green, purple, blue, and red were there, and orange. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think yellow was there. Yeah, I don't think yellow. But at first, nobody came to his to the pretty petty stand until one guy did, and then laughed at uh, SpongeBob showing him a green patty until he showed him all of them, and then the guy looked at the purple one and said, "Is that purple?" And then he says, "Purple is my favorite color." And then he says that pretty patties are the best idea ever. And then a bunch of people started to come over to the pretty patty stand. It, they SpongeBob and Patrick got so much money they didn't even know what to do with it. They tried burning it, shredding it, and then decided to give it all away. So in the end, if anything, SpongeBob is an ideas guy because he just has a brand of creativity. And if he actually like decides to leave the Krusty Krab, I could see him making something that could even surpass the Krabby Patty. I mean, Jim's Patty surpassed the Krabby Patty, and Jim is retired, so SpongeBob wouldn't really have any competition. So, we know Squidward can't cook. Mr. Krabs can cook, but he probably doesn't have the love and care SpongeBob has, or the experience and passion that Jim has, or the experience and knowledge Jim has of actually making Krabby Patty. So, at best, if SpongeBob were to leave, the Krusty Krab would probably have very little, if any, customers, and we've seen that time and time again, from Cookie to Pickles, yeah, and even SpongeBob You're Fired, like mentioned every time SpongeBob has left the Krusty Krab is in ruins. So really, without man, so if SpongeBob were to leave the Krusty Krab, he would be one of the most, if not the most successful people in Bikini Bottom. He'd probably be up there with Jim in terms of financial stability. Jim even said he had a solid gold mansion next to a solid gold lake. Why would you? By regardless, he'd he'd be yeah yeah. I think you get the point. But that's really all I wanted to say. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. Have a good rest of your day, evening, night, or whatever have you, and bye. See you in the next video, I guess.